Well, hello again. It's been a while. Okay, so this is a Dirt Devil vacuum cleaner. It is the PowerMax. Um, and for the past couple days, I've noticed that the rollers on the bottom are not rolling anymore. So I'm going to replace the belt, or at least check it to see that it maybe didn't bounce off of something. Anyway, so you've got the first step is to turn the vacuum cleaner on its face side on the ground, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws that have to come out. So what I did was, you can see, don't look at my crazy room, so over there is 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 are over here. And then 5 is down there. So I got them laid out on the carpet, just the way that they're going to go back in the thing. Now, my particular machine had 6 screws. And I've got all 6 of those laid out to go back in place once I'm done. Mine are all the same size. So just be careful when you take the screws out. Be sure that you don't have some that are a different size that go into a different hole, but you want to be sure. So now I'm going to take a hold of this whole thing down here. Somehow or another, this is supposed to come out because I've got it completely unscrewed. And there it comes, breaking loose. All right, I'm going to pull this off. Yep, there's my belt, just hanging there loose. Now let's see what's going on with this belt. There is nothing wrong with the belt. So the belt on mine has just jumped off of this little axle up here. So basically, I just have to stretch that back up and hook it on the axle. So even though I did go to Wally World and I bought a pack of belts, which I can put in cabinet and just use for later. Now they say that, okay, so it's called Royal Style 5 is the belt name. And the one that I bought says for Dirt Devil Style 4, 5, and Phantom Fury. Well, this one's a 5. So I'm good with that, but I'll just put those in the closet. So I'm going to pause this while I stretch that belt back up over the axle. Okay, so back to you real quick. So I am not Wonder Woman. I cannot stretch this thing to go all the way up here to this big axle. So what I'm going to do is pull this unit completely out. I'm going to clean it while it's out. Look at that. Of course it's dirty. It's a vacuum cleaner, but I'm going to clean that thing before I put it in. And there's some dirt down in there and whatever. I'll clean all that up. So anyway, I pulled it from there. So it's going to ride on this wheel right here, this ball. And then the other end of it is going to go all the way up here. And the opening is right there. Let me use my screwdriver so you can see. The opening is right here on this side, right at that end. So I'm going to hook the belt through there. And then also, this thing, the roller down here, has a specific shape. Oh my God, it's dirty. I'm going to clean it completely. So anyway, you see it's got that odd shape. So that has to go back in exactly the way it came out, which is like that. It goes, the thinner end goes in first, and then the wider end is going to be out here. But anyway, I'm going to pause this while I clean all this crap, and then we'll pick up from there. Hold on. Well, that took longer than I expected because my camera on my phone actually timed out on me. So I've got some residue here on the carpet, which I'll vacuum once I get this thing fixed. Okay, so everything is clean, okay? Okay, got all the hair, dirt, lint. Well, no, I see some popping on there because I laid it down here where I just cleaned. I don't care because it's going to be used again anyway. And I will not be doing a video on how to make a sweater out of all that lint. So anyway, let me get that belt started. So I'm going to hook it on this unit first. And now I'm going to position it inside on that axle that's up there, and then stretch it down to go into the slot down below. So we'll have to pause again because I only have 2 hands. Okay, so that was definitely not something I could do while holding the camera. So I'll point right up here. So I got the belt put back on here, and you definitely need both hands to pull this down. But be careful, watch it as you're pulling it down. The belt up here was trying to slide off. So I had to keep my angle as straight as possible coming down here. So now it's riding a little bit to the right, which is not terrible. I think in a few turns or running the vacuum cleaner, it's going to begin to straighten that. Yeah, see, it's straightening right now. So it's kind of centering itself. And then now I'm going to put this plate back on there, which was this one. It's now very clean, where a minute ago it was a disaster. So again, I've got a screw here, and then here in the middle, down on this corner, down on that corner, and on this corner. So I've got 6 screws to put in. So I'm going to do that real quick. Hold on. So real quick, I just wanted to show, I was putting this cover back on underneath here. You actually have to come down under this wheel. There, let me see if I can get it. You got to come under this wheel and then back in there, and then kind of lift it up. And then right down here is this piece that fits into that kind of socket right there. So that lines it up and makes it perfect. So hold on a minute, I'll put these screws in. Okay, so there it is reassembled. So on these screws, turn it on the side. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up there is 6 on my particular brand, okay, on this particular vacuum cleaner. So now on these screws, all 6 of them, you only want to tighten those up. Don't over screw them and crack the unit anywhere. So I kept a one-hand grip on it like this to hold it in place where I wanted it to be flush. And then I tightened the screw only enough to secure it in that position. But don't over tighten them because you could crack the base unit for each screw, and you don't want to do that. So just get it in there secure. And now I'm ready to vacuum. It is done. Have a great day.